I'm gonna meet with Attila. Attila is a tour guide specialized in street art. Particularly, he loves the street art of the 7th district. He has a thing for those small pieces made by local artists. Mostly we are talking about stickers.
Okay guys, I want to introduce you a Hungarian street artist, a female street artist. Her name is Miss KK. You can see her signature over here on the leg. Actually, her real name is Barbara. She's from Budapest and she works as a fashion designer for a Hungarian brand. It's called Sugarbird. And she's very well known for making huge paste ups like this. And if you are walking all around this area, which is the District 7, also known as Jewish Quarter, which is full with street art, murals, ruin bars and so on and so on, you can stumble upon her artwork in many places. And as you can see, this is a collage. It looks like a huge doll, and obviously you can see this doll has 3 cuts: a head, a huge head, a body of somebody, and also a leg of somebody. So you can see the cut over here. What is really interesting, you have to always check the text, the message, which can be found usually on the t-shirt of these dolls of the body. And unfortunately somebody destroyed a bit, but still you can see the text. But anyway, I read it. You are not your parents, you are you, think like you. And first it sounds like a big cliche. Of course it is a big cliche, but you have to consider this, the self-irony inside this text. Miss KK, the artist, usually choose some decoration elements, shoes, jackets and so on and so on from fashion magazines, and she mixes up everything with Photoshop and she adds this huge paste ups here. And sometimes she uses texts from rap songs, sometimes she adds self-ironical messages in races, xenophobia, which is a huge issue here in this country, unfortunately. So guys, the next artist I want to introduce you is also from Hungary. His name is Mark. His artist name is written over here, 0036 Mark. So as I mentioned, his name is Mark, and 0036, that's the country code of Hungary. And also, as you can see, he makes paste ups like Miss KK. And usually the artist Mark mixes cartoon characters from the 90s, and also he adds some interesting context. And as you can see, this is an ATM machine, which is definitely it's not worth to use it since this company overcharges you. And as you can see, it reflects to this funny fact. And there's also one thing which I want to show you. There's some little detail. You can see that's a whiskey bottle in the pocket of this guy, also with the signature of the artist, 0036. And it refers to, there was once a famous Hungarian guy called Attila. He was a bank robbery, and before he did his job, he always took a shot of whiskey. So somehow this refers to this, and this fact that the whiskey robbery is very well known among Hungarians. This is one of my favorite mural or huge wall painting in Budapest. The artist, he's from Spain. His name is Okuda San Miguel, better known as Okudart. You can see his signature over there on the right-hand corner. And this huge wall painting is dedicated to a Spanish guy. His name is Angel Sanz-Briz. He was a diplomat. He was working here during the Second World War, and he saved more than 5,000 Hungarian Jews' lives. He issued a fake passport, so therefore those Hungarian Jews survived the Holocaust. And if you check the huge mural over there, so somehow that's the artistic portrait of him. And also one thing it's worth to check, you can see some text over there with the hashtag Walls for Freedom. So this mural was part of an international project. It took place in 3 countries, Bulgaria, Romania and Hungary.
The treat of this daily walk is Túró Rudi. Túró Rudi is a Soviet-inspired snack which was launched in Hungary in 1968 in the town of Szabolcs, which is in eastern Hungary. This snack is so typical here that if you ask to an Hungarian who lives abroad what he misses about Hungary, chances are he will answer Turorudi, which is something you cannot find in another country. Turorudi, it's a candy bar made of Túró, which is cottage cheese, covered with chocolate. And the typical packaging is dotted, like this one.